never changes.
War has changed. War and its consumption of life have changed.
You have two different philosophies. You have the Fallout philosophy
video games
of war never changes, and then you have the MSG, or MGS, Metal Gear Solid. Sorry, we watched Uncle Roger earlier.
King of Flavor. Video game King of Flavor.
Yeah, Metal Gear. Yeah, the Metal Gear Solid is like war has changed. Although
its consumption of life have changed.
Yeah, although the leaps forward of technology and everything like that in MGS is pretty ridiculous. Whereas Fallout is sort of like an alternate timeline of like the nuclear age sort of took over and then all hell broke loose.
Metal Gear Solid is more, it continues into the future to the point where everything's automated and anybody who's still a living person fighting in a war is pretty much hired to be there by the country and not actually their military.
Yeah, it's basically mercenary groups and
it's mercenaries versus mercenaries.
It's I hate to say it, but it's the military industrial complex that Eisenhower warned us about, and it's becoming more and more of a thing that private companies have a vested interest in military stuff than governments do.
Yeah, a scarily large amount of Hideo's predictions from back in the 90s when he made Metal Gear Solid originally have started to come true as well.
Yeah, guy's an unbelievably foresighted kind of person. He's just, and I'm not making fun of the fact that he wears glasses, but
no,
foresighted. He's he has the foresight to predict these things, and for the most part, he's been right. Now, God,
it's becoming drone warfare now. Like, it's literally like you said, like lots of things are being replaced by machines that are just unmanned,
Oh yeah, it's insane. Well, speaking of war, we are now going to be regaled upon the past of the Great War of Ishvalan, the civil war that nearly tore Amestris apart. And also, what seems to be one of the cornerstone moments in the lore of this show, of this story, is, we have, Xerxes, the whole Xerxes thing in the past, in the distant past. But in the more modern sense, we have the war in Ishvalan that resulted in a tremendous loss of life that is said to be the primary catalyst for a Philosopher's Stone. So that is... And now knowing what we know about Amestris' government, especially in Central, Jesus, it's terrifying.
Yeah.
But I guess we'll see. Well, I think it's probably going to be Dr. Marco who's going to be regaling us, because his interaction with Scar... Honestly, Scar in the past would have just killed him already.
Yeah.
But now that I think Scar is realizing there is a lot more here than just, a rogue government going, waging a race war in the South because reasons. Instead, there's something a lot more malicious going on here, and I think he wants to understand why.
He wants to see the bigger picture.
Yeah, he wants to understand fully why his people were massacred.
Yeah.
And in that regard, he has all my sympathies. I mean, damn. Seeing millions upon millions of your countrymen and your people and your religion basically be eradicated from the face of the planet, I think anyone would want to have some sort of say in what happened and and understand why.
Yeah.
But I guess we're gonna get that in this one. Let's go ahead and get this up on screen, and here we go. This is episode 30. Episode 30. We're almost at the halfway point. The Ishvalan War of Extermination.
Master, our country is constantly under threat from all sides. The military needs alchemists. If we don't help them...
I'm tired of hearing that vile rhetoric. I've created the most powerful alchemy. It would only cause tragedy if I placed it in the wrong hands. And now that I've finished it, I've allowed myself to grow complacent. Look after my daughter. She's in possession of my research.
Oh, wow.
He's his father.
Oh, my gosh.
That's the connection that they have. Wow. That's why he will never leave her.
Yeah.
I mean, damn. Not only that, well, they have a connection, I guarantee you, because, you know, they probably knew each other growing up because he was probably there learning alchemy, and Riza never really had a talent for alchemy.
Mm-hmm.
So instead she became the best shot that she could.
Yeah.
And...
Can I trust you, Roy? With my father's research?
Oh, wow. Oh.
Hey, Pupper.
No, Hayate. Bad dog.
Oh.
Sorry about that. You need to stay focused on living. That's how you'll help Winry. You love her, don't you?
Hey.
Oh, the poor doggy.
No, it's not like that. It's only natural that a faction of the population would protest the country's annexation by Amestris. Their mistrust was soon justified. That one bullet changed everything. Executive Order 3066. Official order to initiate the Ishvalan War of Extermination.
Execute Order 3066.
It will be done, my lord.
I'm surprised you used a Star Wars reference.
They both have 66 in the name and everything,
Yeah.
and honestly... Pure Bradley is very similar to Palpatine, except Palpatine was more of the puppet master, whereas Pure Bradley is sort of like the figurehead that is
He's one of the main puppets.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Hawkeye.
Most combat is blind. A normal soldier might fire erratically without a clear target in mind. But it's different for snipers.
They took my leg! Those savage Ishvalan dogs! Damn them! Damn
The Silver Alchemist.
I've still got a beautiful future. And her name is Gracia. She's patiently waiting at Central for the day I can come home. All alone.
The soldiers who never shut up about their girls back home, they don't make it.
Not funny, Roy. All right, then. I can make it through this day. Fullmetal Alchemist.
Fan service.
Oh, that's if you're
Maybe
looking in the right or if you're looking in the wrong place. Did you notice her back?
Mm-hmm.
It's like a map for fire
Got all the
alchemy.
research, but she's still bent over and showed off her side boob in the second shot there. Or at least they drew her bent over, showing off her side boob in the second.
In that split second when you take down an enemy, you don't allow yourself to feel the slightest tinge of satisfaction and pride in your skills.
No.
Well, Miss Marksman.
That's enough, Kimberly!
And don't ever forget them, because I promise that they won't forget you.
The fruits of their labor.
Wow.
You
The
took
first
the lives
element.
of my people to create a Philosopher's Stone! Did he have black hair and cold eyes? Yes.
He was the one that killed Scar's family.
I couldn't dream of a more fulfilling job.
Wow.
So Kimberly had like sociopathic and very dark tendencies, and that stone basically brought out the worst in him, and now he is 100% a killer.
Yeah.
For all these atrocities, use your own hands to do so, not God's.
Wow.
And that's it. The war soon ended.
So, you've decided to take this path after all, even after what you went through in Ishval.
If the world truly operates based on the principles of equivalent exchange, then we soldiers have plenty to give back.
If I ever deviate from this path, then I want you to shoot me.
Only after the full extent of the military's corruption has been brought to light can this country move forward.
What do you mean?
All those who were praised as heroes during the Ishvalan campaign will be brought to trial as war criminals.
But the homunculi were the ones pulling the strings.
We were the soldiers who carried it out.
You may have carried it out, but you carried it out under duress.
Under duress and under false pretenses.
Mm-hmm.
I mean...
The little alchemist you screamed at? Well, I'm actually his younger brother. It's kind of a long story, but I lost my body. And I'm a much better fighter, too. And I don't have a temper like he does.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Well done, Al. You've got a new fan. Oh.
Wow.
Scar.
The release of a...
Well, Scar did. Scar carried out his end of the bargain.
Mm-hmm.
I knew it was coming.
I just like that, because Envy saying that on the wall, that's gotta be like, even for Homunculus, that's just like, the fuck?
Well, and plus, Envy was given direct orders to look after Marco, and...
Yeah, so now he's gonna be in trouble for that.
Yeah, because Marco was a potential sacrifice. Loser.
Get wrecked, fool.
So, yeah, that was the full extent of the war in Ishvalan. And as you saw, with the relationship between Hawkeye and Mustang, you saw that Riza was carrying her father's research on her back. And when she was, we saw in the little interlude piece there, when she was younger, it was still complete, but when she was older, it looked like it had been partially destroyed or obscured.
Yeah.
Well, at some point in the series, though, she's probably going to end up showing her back tech to either Mustang or Edward.
Probably.
It's going to unlock something that they can use as a...
Well, I think she's
as
already...
a trump card.
Well, she talked to Mustang earlier. When she was talking to Mustang earlier, I think Mustang knows it. I think Mustang already knows it.
Because
I'm not sure.
She asked him if she could trust...
If I can trust you with something.
can I trust you with my father's research?
Yeah, let's see. God.
She did put it that
curses.
way. I remember the scene you're talking about. I just don't know if he realizes that the research is on her back tat, or if it's just that he knows that she has it somewhere, and she's the only one that knows where it is.
Well,
I don't even know if she knows where it is. I don't know if she realizes that's what her back tat is or not.
I think she would have to know, because I don't think she would willingly carry that unless her father told her what it was.
Maybe, but how often do you look at your back in a double mirror or whatever?
Every day.
Oh, really? I never do that.
The one that I have in my room, I always make sure I'm just like, all right, we're clear. Plus, I've got some scars back there. Every now and again, I look, I'm just like, ugh.
Oh yeah, I have scars back on my back too that I'd rather not look at.
That
They
made
remind me of
Fight
things I'd
pretty
rather not
challenging.
think about.
Yeah, but right here, this is...
I'd like to believe that you're serious about this. That you really do care. Can I trust you, Roy? With my father's research?
And then that's where they pan to the back tattoo.
Yeah, so those look a lot like burns. And I think maybe...
Could be that he erased part of it for her by burning her or something.
I think so. I think maybe she gave it to him. He was able to master it, and then afterwards, she was just like, "I trust you, but I don't trust."
Well, that was the
anyone
thing.
else."
That he was trying to get him to teach him fire alchemy, and he was refusing, and basically died in front of him. So that must be where he got his fire alchemy from.
Yeah.
And now that I look at it closer, I do see a flame towards the top of the circle there.
Yeah, right there.
So he probably figured
and
out
plus,
the fire
this
alchemy
is
and then burned
this is the same
her
symbol
back.
that's the main
Either
symbol in the
purposefully
middle.
or by accident, he burnt her back afterwards.
Well, see,
so.
her father only wanted one person to be able to, he had mastered it, and he didn't want it to be shared with just anyone. So it makes sense that it would be someone that he trusted, and that Hawkeye trusted.
His own
And
daughter.
then they
Riza.
erase it.
Well, and then Riza gave it to Mustang, and then Mustang, after getting the research, I guarantee you she was just like, so no one else can use this. I want you to destroy it. And I guarantee you he got this far and he couldn't do it anymore because he couldn't stand hearing
Hurting
her in pain.
yeah.
And yeah. Anyway, but this was a good episode. The fact that we were able to get some more details on the war in Ishvalan, and hopefully if there's more to learn out there, maybe we'll see. But yeah, I don't know. Anyway, though, this was episode 30. Was this episode 30?
Mm-hmm.
I still can't believe this show is only halfway through.
I think,
from everything we keep finding out and how the story keeps unfolding, I'm so used to modern anime where it feels like it's getting towards the end. It's I'm not used to shows being able to continue telling stories past, this point in a story, you know what I mean?
yeah.
How many episodes are there?
Let's see. Okay, here we go. It was 64. So yeah, next session, if we do 2 more, we'll be officially halfway through. Damn.
It's still crazy to me that we're less than halfway right now. Knowing all that we know and seeing all that we've seen.
It's unbelievable.
There's that much left. That's crazy.
So, all right. Anyway, thank you all very much for tuning in. And I guess until next time, signing off, I'm Nate.
I'm Kate.
And I am Nick.
And we'll see you all in the next one, everybody. Peace.